Hello! Welcome to Minecraft. We're checking out the latest 1.17 Snapshot, and it's added in Grimstone. Grimstone looks like a really cool new stone block that spawns below in the negative Y values. We're going to check it out in spectator mode in a second. Check out the caves. But let's talk about it first so you can craft it up in the crafting table or throw it into a stone cutter to get all these different variants. We can also use it as a normal stone, like black stone, where you can turn it into a furnace, or stone tools, or brewing sand or anything like that. So it can be interchangeable with stone. So you don't have to have stone. You could use Grimstone. Is all the same. But you have all the variants. You have the normal one, the polished version, the brick version, the tiled version, which sort of looks like this looks more brick than. Did I mix these two up? Oh yeah, this is Yeah, I've mixed these two up, but you know, the tiled version looks really nice. I'm sure this will be used for a lot of roofs. You also have the cool looking what's it called, chisel version, which looks really nice as well. All the chiseled blocks look like different Minecraft mobs. This might either be the warden or a shulker box, like a shulker. So that's cool. And the next thing we have to talk about is the ores have been changed. They look different now. Diamonds still look the same, luckily. Few, like coal, it looks a lot like a texture pack. It feels like weird. But coal, iron, what's it called, copper, gold, lapis I think stay the same, but it's, you know, always been different. Redstone's changed. Emeralds is the same. These two are the same, but this was made because of people who are like colorblind. They can't see the difference between the different ores, so now they can tell between like coal and iron instead of having the same pattern, like diamond's pattern here. They can now tell by the pattern which one's different. So that's really cool. I do want to say I dislike the gold. I just don't like. I feel like it's a little bit of orange in the gold. Looks a little bit. You know, I like the iron and I like the coal texture. It's just the only one I don't like is the gold. That's my opinion, but yeah. Before we go underground, I just want to show you one thing. Ore generation has been changed, and I'll talk about it at the end of the video. There's like some screenshots shown, and I'll go in depth on that. But emeralds now spawn in mountains really frequently, and this is a naturally spawning emerald right up here. And when the mountains get really tall, then emeralds will be like all over the high mountains. So it's gonna be really awesome. But let's jump into spectator and dive down. Oh wait, before we do that, let's go into creative and grab a night vision potion. Let's grab an 8-minute night vision for a couple of them. And let's go down. So, they turned down the amount of caves that spawn in. This seems to be like a pretty big cave here, though. They do still spawn. Look at this. This is awesome. But they've turned it down, I believe. They like lowered the amount of like new caves in the stone part. So in the like the awesome new caves are all Grimstone. So when we hit Y in the negative values, we start getting Grimstone caves, which is really cool. So yeah, this is all the cool new cave generation. But the new cave generation can still be in the up here, but just like so that's all a bit laggy. So yeah, like here's a good example right here. So this is a new cave in the stone. Look at this. This is so cool. I love these new caves. So they turned it down a bit, which I don't like. I want them to like up the amount of cave. And ore generation, I'll talk about it in depth, but it's a lot different. And when I do talk about it in depth, it's going to be interesting. Let's head down here. So yeah, it's really cool. This place is really cool. So look, you can see like it's stone, and then it turns straight into Grimstone. And now the only thing that will spawn with the Grimstone is andesite. You won't have any diorite or granite or dirt spawn down here. It's all Grimstone. This is like going to be awesome when the wardens get added. It's going to look really, really good. The ores look a bit weird because they have the stone texture, but they do have a Grimstone texture as well. They're working on. And I just want to talk about the ore generation because, like, when I talk about it, you'll understand like how common diamonds are going to be now underground. Like, you're going to be wanting to mine. They've actually added Sorry, I'm like, my voice is a bit like, you know, bad, but they added new like the new ore generation's really exciting because it adds strategy into your mining. Now, if we go to the mine shaft, previously they added in the support pillars, and now they've also added in these cool iron bars to also add a cool sort of like hanging off the roof type deal. So it's like more supported, like basically. It's like these. They added these to add support, and I gotta say this does look pretty cool. I still like living in like a huge stone cave. I'd love to live like in like a stone cave, like this cave here, like this. I love like stone. It just feels like very Minecrafty. But the Grimstone looks really good though. I feel like when they add in the what's it called, the other two biomes, like the Luscious Caves and the Dripstone Caves, then I'll be like, yes, this is it. Like if this part here was like Grimstone that had like stalactites and stalagmites, I'll be like, yeah, this is really cool. I love how like you go through these caves and you just like see a geode. These are so awesome. Look at these amazing generations. Like this stuff here, where you get like a surface cave here. Like look at this huge, awesome surface caves. Like here, and then it like connects to the Grimstone. And, like the amount of diamonds you're gonna find, like night vision potions are gonna be like a must-have. I love it. There are some like sort of blank spots, like where they said in tweets that like where the old cave generation won't go all the way down to, you know, what's it called, bedrock. You know, like the lower levels now. And we are seeing lava pools spawning in now, so this is cool. This is really cool. I'm just loving it. I love these like really long caves, like these ones right here, like these, where you just like could run through this for like hours on end. Look how long they are. Like, yeah, the texture's gonna change obviously for these, so they'll blend in. I love this. Look at this. It like drops down. Another thing is Grimstone is harder to mine. So if you had what's it called? I'm trying to think. If you had a beacon that you can insta mine stone with, you can't instant mine, you know, a Grimstone with, which I think is a bit of a shame because you should be able to insta mine it. But it does a challenge. So now I'm gonna head over to the screenshot sent by one of the Mojang people, and we'll go through that. Okay, now we're in the screenshot right here. Let's have a look at it. So you can see my mouse here. If you can't see it, sorry, but like let's go through everything. So this is the old Minecraft ore generation right here, 1.16. This is coal. It says down here, there's like a little thing: coal, gold, emerald, iron, copper, lapis, diamond, redstone. Obviously, copper's not even on here because it didn't spawn in before, which is this one. So gold. So the best Y level to mine at was always down here at the bottom, because you'd always get a good amount of basically every ore in the game. Like, you know, like mainly, yeah, basically the best Y level was like the Y11, Y10, Y12, whichever one you prefer. But now they've added in like actual strategy. So coal will spawn like crazy like this. It won't even spawn down here. Like some of these ores don't even spawn down in the deep dark areas where the diamonds spawn in. And if you look how much diamond spawned before, and then how much it spawns here, it's crazy. Look how much diamond spawns in, like right here. That's like 4 or 5 times as much as up here. If you straight mine down here, you're gonna be getting like full diamond really fast. Like it's like 64 extra blocks down, but it's gonna be worth it. You get like a cave from the surface, go all the way down. You could find like full diamond in like first night if you're like really lucky. You know, if you get really lucky. But you have to be also careful now, because you can't get torches. Like, down here, like usually when you're mining in a cave, you'll constantly be picking up coal to get more torches, but the deep dark, I'm going to call it this deep dark biome, or like the Grimstone biome, I don't know what they're going to call it, but it feels like the deep dark. There's no coal spawns in there. Iron doesn't spawn in there. Copper doesn't spawn in there. So, yeah, like nothing like spawns in there. Redstone spawns a lot. Like, look at redstone. Look at Lapis's generation. Yeah, you got like this. It says buried, so I'm guessing this means like non-exposed. Like this is exposed lapis, but this is buried. I'm not quite sure. Gold's interesting. Like it does still spawn down here quite a lot. But yeah, like here's all the Y values on the sides here. I'm sure other people will go like in depth more on this, but this is me going into it. So the best like Y level would be like here, I'd say, for coal, for copper, and gold, like and iron. Copper and iron, you want to go like right here. Gold and like lapis, you want to go here. Diamond and redstone are here. And this is actually like a sort of a spoiler, but not a spoiler. This is the mountains. I showed that you that one emerald that like spawn like here. Emeralds in mountain biomes will now spawn this much. That is like twice as much as like the redstone. The iron. Look at how much the iron. This is ridiculous. When you get like these mountains are now also going to spawn at Y256. That's it. Literally says right here Y256. So you can now the mountains will go like this high, and there'll be like emeralds everywhere, iron everywhere, coal everywhere. It's going to be like a mining thing for like emeralds. Like I hope they had mountain villages. That'd be really cool. But if they don't, like you like spawn in Minecraft, you spawn near a village, you go up a mountain, mine a bunch of emeralds, go down the mountain, give them to the village. That'd be like that's really cool. That's a really cool like feature. But yeah, emeralds like really common now, really common. I guess it's like good because like villagers are like, you know, once you get like anything that a villager wants and you farm it, then emeralds are like worthless. Like basically, like this guy wants wheat. Well, I've made a wheat farm that produces 1 million wheat an hour. Like you know those crazy wheat farms and stuff. But even like normal players, like you know, if you can farm something, like you know, you got infinite emeralds, and emerald mining's not really worth it. But now being up here definitely is worth it more. Yeah. So yeah, this is the width. This is the height. Pretty much, you know, the old generation, you know, look how little emeralds spawned in before. Now it's like a really common thing to get emerald ore. Yeah. But yeah, so basically, yeah, like with coal, you want to get surface coal really quickly. This all could change. Like this is not final here, but I do like the challenge of like there's now challenge in like mining. I like that a lot. It's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's good. I feel like it's a good change. I feel like the emeralds, the iron and the coal up here is really good. I like that. You know, the old ore generation was like, you know, you could just mine one level and you get everything you need. Like, look at it. It's very like basic. Look at it here. Very basic, but now it's like really interesting. It's really interesting. Just look at this, like the size of the two things as well. Like it's crazy. But that's it for the video. You know, we've checked this out. It's a really interesting snapshot. It's really cool. It's like really awesome. I can't wait to like mine in this new update. I want to mine. I want to get in there. When the new biomes are in, like the rest of the biomes, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait. I hope they just up the number of caves. I just want more caves. You know, I don't want them to like, oh, let's turn the caves down a bit. It's like a bit too many caves. Like, no, I just want more and more caves. So that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Sorry my voice has been a bit, today, but thank you and goodbye.